At one point in that first year, Ben was dissatisfied with something. I don't know what the issue was. And I said, well, you should just run for class president. And there was a pretty strong, popular incumbent that had won the class presidency, maybe a popularity contest. He hesitated a little bit, and I urged him. I told him my story, how I was the class president at Southington High School when I was a student, and how it's a vehicle for having a platform to share your ideas. And so he threw his hat in the ring, and we planned the campaign from advisory, got a little support from those folks, and the next thing you know, he won. And not only did he win that sophomore year, because he was a freshman at the time, won for sophomore year, but he successfully won his junior and senior year.
Mr. Poulos, wherever he is, he rises to the top, and whatever organization he's a part of, he makes it excel. So hearing Mr. Poulos talk about Southington, it was like this was like the next logical step. He's here, he's making the town better. And so I urged him, I said, you've got this town, you like it so much that, look, there might be a popular incumbent, but we both know that popular incumbents aren't insurmountable. And so I urged him to run. I said, you should run for the State House of Representatives. It's an amazing job. I mean, maybe the pay isn't great, but you get the chance to serve your community, and you get a chance to really do something. When push comes to shove, when you're in the legislature, that's when you really get a say in things.
When teaching and learning is in place, when it's at its best, is when the teacher is also learning from the student. And in my case, over the course of the 4 years that I had been in my advisory, and we spent lots of time together, especially post-COVID when advisory was extended to a daily interaction. A lot of who I've become in terms of how I approach government or a campaign or a vote or an interview like this comes from some of the conversations that I had with Ben and what he taught me about being an effective leader. I'm grateful for that gift. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point Ben's here at the legislature as the Speaker of the House, and I am still sitting in that assembly looking to him for his leadership in terms of the direction of Connecticut.